Many landlords understand that they're going to be on call if a tenant experiences an issue, if they're managing the property themselves. And the classic nightmare scenario here is it's 3 a.m. on a Sunday and I get a call from a resident, or it's a holiday and they're calling in with some sort of a maintenance issue. They're frantically, calling, texting, and letting you know about some issue at the property. So what do you do here, right? What should be your first steps? So the first thing you need to do is just remain calm. It can be, especially when you're taken away from a holiday or it's middle of the night, you start to take on a sense of urgency, right? Even if it's not necessarily something that's urgent, and that can be amplified by a resident who's being extremely emotional, which can be understandable given the situation. So the first step is remain calm, stay logical. The second step is to assess the nature of what's happening. Is it truly an emergency? And is it a landlord responsibility item? So you can look to your lease agreement. It may spell out specifically what an emergency is and what a landlord responsible item is. The common emergencies that we would respond to at 3 a.m. are going to be things like no heat in the wintertime, physical damage to the property, like if a tree fell on it or a car crashed into it, a major plumbing leak. So is there actively running water in the property that can't be stopped? Okay, these are the types of things that as a property owner, you are going to have to take action and deal with at 3 a.m. The next step is to assure and calm the resident, let them know, hey, thank you for reaching me. We're going to be taking the appropriate steps. So if it's not an emergency, you just let them know, hey, I've got the information here. We're going to be following up first thing in the morning. If it is a true emergency, let the resident know, okay, we're going to be, taking some proactive steps here, and here's what you can expect next. And your next step is going to be contacting an after-hours emergency solution provider, whether that's a plumber, an electrician, an HVAC person, and it may take some research to find someone that's open after hours or on holidays, but usually in every major metropolitan area, there's at least a few of those that you'll be able to reach and get them over the property to resolve the issue. Or you may need to go over the property yourself to see what's going on, and maybe you have some handyman skills and you can resolve the issue. Here at RL Property Management, we have an after-hours call center. So if a resident calls in during a holiday or a weekend, or even in the middle of the night during a weekday, they're going to reach a call center who can go through the steps that I just outlined, even up to and including dispatching. We've got a pre-approved list of vendors that we work with all the time that take after-hours calls. So the after-hours call center will directly dispatch that vendor. If it's a true emergency, they can go to the house and resolve the issue. So I hope that helps. It can be unsettling to deal with these types of things, but if you just stay calm and follow a rational checklist, you should be in good shape.